I want to give a big shout out to Noisecore Artiste. If you want your name shouted out on my videos, consider giving me some support on Patreon. If not, I understand. Anyway, let's get back to the video. What's up, guys? Destructor Games out here, and today I gotta talk about Halo Campaign Evolved. The thing is, I already had a video done talking about this, but then Halo Studios dropped some fucking bombshells because they did a Q&A, and good lord, I had to talk about this along with just trashing the game because this game is going to suck. It is shit. It is already garbage. I don't need to fucking have this game come out to tell me that it is garbage, okay? So the first thing I have to talk about is that if you want to play this game split screen, yeah, you need to have like an actual online account for like the second player and shit. Like both accounts have to have this for every platform, PS5, Xbox, Steam. So you can't just have like, oh, a bunch of guest accounts like back in the day. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So you're telling me, yeah, your stupid split screen, you need to have like another fucking like actual account. What the actual fuck? And that's not the only thing. There's no firefight. There's gonna be no like post-game content and all that shit. There's gonna be like no demo, so you can actually see people can test it out because you know the game is gonna be shit. By the way, that's a fucking good sign. Like you remember all that shit? Yeah, no. And there's gonna be no theater mode or anything. So you're telling me people are going to pay $70 fucking dollars for a game that is from 25 years ago with like an AI generated grok fucking slop job art style artwork that looks like complete dog shit. But it is hilarious they don't have the basic core features that made Halo great, but they'll add in more stupid fucking skins that play dress up like little girls. Like, oh, we're gonna play dress up like little girls. Oh my god, my pink fucking sperm. No, aren't it so cool and gay and all that shit? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Halo Studios has gotta be fucking fired. You waste all this time to put stupid skins and like a bunch of other retarded fucking skulls in the game, but you won't give the core basic features of what made Halo great. Unfucking believable, man. And to make things even worse, this costs like $100. If you want like the stupid skins and all the pointless customization, yeah, $100, please. Yes, no multiplayer whatsoever. You know, no theater mode, no firefight, no anything that made Halo fun to begin with. $100, please. Yes, fuck you, because we need money. This is something that everyone should be calling out, rightfully so, and talk about how shit the game is. No one should be defending or praising this, but there is going to be retards that will, because, well, there's a bunch of stupid skulls out there. You got, like, the disabled sprint shit and all the, and the limited magazines and all that shit. I'm just thinking, why would you add a bunch of shit no one asked or care for, but not include things that people want, like multiplayer, for example, because Halo 1 is known for having some all-time classic maps in the franchise, like Blood Gulch, Beaver Creek, you know, you name it, and my personal favorite, Longest. But no, you won't have shit like that, but you'll just, oh, half-ass a campaign using Infinite's fucking paint job and all that shit, and just make it completely different for like the modern audience. Fuck, even that remake they did in 2011 with using Reach assets, at least they tried to make the game somewhat faithful to the original, at least in terms of gameplay. But no, this is just a complete demake garbage at its finest. This is probably the worst remake in existence. I would rather fucking play that watered down Dead Rising 1 than this shit. At least I had some fun with that. But no, this is a fucking disgrace. Because, of course, when you have stupid shit like, oh, third-person skull, yeah, we got fucking problems.
Go, go! You're coming up with 40, sir. We're talking real tight, too. That's very deep. Show me what you got. Oh, glad I'm on your side.
You suck!
Halo Studios will continue to get away with this mediocrity garbage so long as there's a bunch of good little goys defending Halo, being like, oh, if you don't like it, go play MCC instead, and talk about how great there's so much customization. It's like, go fuck yourself, you fucking brain-dead, goy slop-loving retards. Because real Halo fans like myself have to just put up with this crap. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with this shit, okay? We need more voices just shit-talking this game because this game is garbage. this is probably one of the best examples of like dead on arrival, blatant cash grabs. Okay, I can't think of anything else worse than this. And there's of course a bunch of morons being like, "Well, this game looks great," whatever. I'm just showing like, "Oh, look at all the amount of detail you can have, like with your ghosts and shit in the snow." Like nobody gives a shit, bro.
Most of you probably know where I'm going with this. The exhaust trails are literally melting the snow. What a awesome, cool little, subtle yet awesome attention to detail. And there you have it. I went for the 117.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Good NPCs, good little goy. Get excited for our mediocre ass product and consume it and don't ask questions. Unfortunately, there will be morons like that, but you know what? That's life. People are gonna be fucking retards. But you know, this game's coming out next month when it probably was supposed to come out like around September or some shit, but since, well, GTA 6 is coming out around that time, yeah, no one wants to compete against that game, unless your name is Godzilla. Then you have the balls to do that. But everyone else is either going to be like later or beforehand, and this game is going to be a good example of it because, well, it's going to have glitches and bugs, and let's be real, people. Halo's had a bad history with shitty launches. MCC was broken as shit when it came out. Like, I'm not really going to be surprised when this game has, like, bugs and glitches, and it's going to be a disaster, and people will act shocked because it's a cycle. You're going to have, like, the game is announced. People get excited, show off some trailer. People get excited, and then once, like, the crack's starting to be shown, yeah, the game is going to be shit. And when it comes out, yeah, people get disappointed. It's the Halo cycle, and it's truly a shame, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Regardless of how the game gets received by critics and like fans and shit, the real ones will shit on it as they rightfully should. But there's gonna be shitty remakes for Halo 2 and 3, even though we don't need a Halo 2 remaster when they already did it and did a good job at it, in my opinion. They actually stayed faithful towards the gameplay, and it's awesome with cool ass music, etc. But, you know, they're going to just do it in, like, the same style to wherever the next engine, whatever the next game comes out. It's going to suck. It's just going to be like, here, have these to replace the much better originals, even though you can literally just get the originals easily in the Master Chief Collection, and they're fucking awesome. Like, if you're going to play Halo, go get MCC and play all the Bungie games. Well, except for Halo 4. Don't play that. That game fucking sucks. But still, you have a collection of great Halo games, and it's just gonna fucking be shit. And there's no reason for this Halo Campaign Evolved game to come out, like when it has Sprint. Like, really? Sprint in a Halo game? Like in a game from like 25 years ago that are remaking. Why the fuck are you doing this shit? Sprint has no right to exist in like Halo Campaign Evolved. It was fine in Reach because they actually built around it. After that, they just started to copy other games and made it dog shit. And this game is no exception. It's like, oh, we gotta make it modern for, like, the dumb gamer who's not really a gamer. They're just a tourist, LARPing faggot who needs to get the fuck off of gaming and go, I don't know, go watch some, like, shitty show or whatever the fuck they like to do. Like, get out of gaming, you tourist, because you're not really a real gamer. If you try to play Halo 1, the original, yeah, you can be like, this is outdated because you're fucking stupid or some shit. And it's a shame, really, as Halo 1 is a great game, and it still holds up for the most part, really. The game doesn't really need a remake, you know, because, like, the game is good as is. I don't know why companies want to remake good games for, like, cheap cash grabs when they can just remake bad games and to make them actually something good, for fuck's sakes. It's not that difficult. But, you know what? Whatever, it's gonna come out. There's nothing they can do about it. I wish it was fucking canceled, but sadly, the people working at Xbox, Microsoft, etc. don't give a flying fuck so long as they see profit. Even if with them cleaning house on like useless employees who didn't make the money for like shitty games or some shit, they're still not going to really make much of a profit with Halo Studios in this game because, well, look at this game. This game's looking like dog shit. Like, Cortana's ugly as fuck. She looks like a Karen, for fuck's sakes. I don't expect her to look like fucking Halo 4 Cortana, but can she at least look presentable and not like an old hag? That would be greatly appreciated. But still, Halo Studios, they do such a shit job and they get a pass for it. They need to be fucking fired. But apparently, that's a no-no. It's like, oh, we can't let people go. It's like, fuck out of here. If you do a shit job in your real life job, you get fired. It's that fucking simple. But apparently, like, Hollywood TV writers and, like, game fucking developers get a patch because, oh, they work so hard. Yeah, everyone works hard at their job, and yet sometimes they get fired for whatever reason. This is fucking life, and I'm glad Xbox and Sony are doing this shit for their respective companies and games. But that's just a fucking noble concept with these retards. But in terms of like what's actually new with like the new like side missions or whatever on with Johnson shit, they look okay. Like they could be decent, could be like the only thing worth talking about and praising in this new fucking AI slot remake, like especially where you're in space. Could be good, but there's only like a few of those levels, and it just makes you wonder why not make a prequel game instead. But I guess we need to have like a shit remake so we can at least hope that people will buy it. Even with like being on PS5, the game is going to fucking not sell well because, well, it looks like a piece of shit. But anyway, this has been Destructor Games here. Hope you all enjoyed this little video. Take care, and of course, God bless you all.